So I'm really hoping right now that YouTube does not, please send me the energy. It's just raining in back car window. I had to come on here real quick, guys, and things because my spider's settling off the GD chart right now, guys. It's to go down, and I'm gonna just try and go with the flow here. I was actually driving, guys. I was actually driving and listening to this audio book. I'll tell you guys one day what I was exactly listening to. And the speaker on the CD just spoke directly to me, and I said, oh my God, I have this huge knot in my stomach. I can't stop. I'm gonna put okay guys, you guys can keep chatting, but I'm gonna put on my end, I'm gonna put that I can't see the chat right now. When I feel like I can put back on the chat for myself to see it like visually, I will. I just want to go ahead here and say what I gotta say. I'm sure you guys are busy. I'm busy as well, but I had to make this video because my stomach has been in a knot all day, and I'm sure you guys have heard about the tragedy in California. Okay, this fire erupting out of nowhere, killing people, shootings. I mean, it's like on so out of control. We have Saturn returning for a lot of people, okay? We have the retrograde still going on till the 16th. Jupiter has just kind of went into Sagittarius. There's so much energy. 11/11, okay? The 11th of November just passed. We have felt an energetic shift, right? All of us are feeling this energetic shift, and what I feel is really going on is that a lot of things are about to change. Now, going into 2019, number 9 is basically one of the numbers of completion, okay? Like mastery, done for. So with all these things kind of blowing up around the world, especially in America, I don't know. You know, I went to Google. I had this weird knot in my stomach, and every single time I have this feeling in my stomach, you know, something happens. And just to give you guys an example, like how I was saying on Periscope, you know, back from last year, July, recently, weeks ago, me having dreams of all these hurricanes and stuff. I had a warning dream last year. If you guys have been following me for a long time, I had a warning dream about New York and Las Vegas, specifically Nevada, okay, and that video is scope. Right now I'm on YouTube, so I'm sure I can post it towards the end of the video. This is a live video, so I'm just telling you guys the dealio here, okay? I'm just trying to help myself. I'm trying to help you guys enlighten. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care what background you are. I don't care what you look like. I'm making this video because I feel like I need to, okay? I feel like if I don't make this video, I'm doing a disservice, right? So basically, I had this warning dream, right, last year, July, and I was seeing buildings collapse in the streets, and for the longest while, I couldn't figure out what that dream was about. And then, of course, in America, we had the biggest U.S. mass shooting in U.S. history months later, okay? And when I woke up that day, it was the same feeling I have now. You know, this knot in my stomach, not being able to sleep. And those people, you know, people out here, including you viewers that are tuned in, tapped on, aware of you know, your environment, your surroundings. You know, you people, I'm sure, will know exactly what I'm talking about, where towards the end of the video or below in the box. But things like how to find a parking spot or what job to pick or who to date, it's so strong right now. I mean, I got chills in the back of my neck, dude. Like something is about to happen because I went on Google, right? And I'm seeing Bitcoin crash right now, but to tap into an unknowledge that we can't see with our physical eye, guys, and whatever that means. And then you're seeing all these houses burn down. You're seeing all these, like, that's it's not good. It's not like so empty in my entire life. I've never seen an energy, the masculine energy. I've never seen it as a whole so bankrupt. Dark times, you know, we've gone through things. History has history. But right now, I'm feeling like we are at the edge of a cliff, and we are literally about to just go over it. Out to go over something is about to happen. And if I get a dream, if God tells me something that I need to know to tell you guys, I pray that he'll tell me and he'll reveal it to me. But what I'm feeling right now in my spirit is basically that the environment, the economy, a lot of these so-called establishments, right, that a lot of people put their trust in, they work for, is not working. It's just simply not working. And you know, we've got to find a way here to break out of this. So I've been in my stomach all morning, and I want to go ahead and play for you guys this part in this CD that I was listening to as I was driving, and I really go ahead and get it started for you guys. It's like 2 minutes, but it just really spoke to,
which are submitted by my clients. Very simple. We sit down at a conference table, clearly state the nature of the consideration, begin each thought. The strange thing about this method of mind stimulation is that it places each participant in communication with unknown sources definitely out experience. If you understand the principle described in the chapter of the mastermind, you of course recognize the round table procedure here described as being a practical application of the mastermind. This method of mind stimulation through harmonious discussion of definite subjects between three people illustrates the simplest and most practical use of the mastermind. By adopting and following a similar plan, any student of this philosophy may come into possession of the famous Carnegie formula briefly described in the...
So what I'm saying to you guys basically, right, is that we're seeing people in mass numbers, right, trying to bail out of the system. Okay, people are realizing and waking up to the reality that they're basically being used. Okay, they're not being paid equally, they're not being able to see their kids, they're not able to get health care. There is a whole plethora of issues right now that everybody is finally waking up to. I'm waking up to it. And so what I'm saying is that we have got to, I mean, individually, all of us have got to find ways, right, to support ourselves beyond the system. Okay, because I am feeling right now that 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, that I really feel something dramatic is going to happen. I don't want to scare anybody. I don't want to go off the deep end here and make this video super, super long. All I'm going to say, short and sweet, is that It could be, it could be another terrorist attack like 9/11, but something maybe on a smaller scale. That's what I'm picking up here, okay? It could be another crash, economic crash. That's really what I'm picking up here, because the bubble's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, guys, and it's gonna burst at some point. We can't keep carrying on like this. We just simply can't. And I'm hearing it from everybody. I've never seen so many people my entire life so depressed, so low. Like, I've never seen it. I've never seen all these catastrophes, one after the other. We had so many eclipses this year. We had so many things happening that it has to mean something. It's all building up to something bigger, guys. So like I said to you guys in the 11/11 video, we've all got to buckle up here. We've all got to have our antennas up. We've all got to save money. We've all got to find other ways to bring income in, okay? Like, we just have to. We cannot rely on these corporations and these places to provide for us, because I have a strong feeling that it's not going to last much longer, especially in media. I feel a lot of these media companies may be out of business soon. I mean, look at all these YouTubers that have all of a sudden gotten up and left. Who the hell would leave YouTube? Like, why would you ever leave a paycheck that you get online? It makes no sense. So I'm telling you guys that people that are high up, they know something, okay? They always know something. Just like when we had the first crash back in, around that time. People that are rich, they always sense things, okay? People that are very, very spiritual, very spiritual, very tapped in, they pick up things, okay? So all I'm saying right now is that something's gonna happen. And I'm really feeling this now. Like, there's a big shift. There's a big awakening that's gonna come and hit like a freight train. And I don't know if we're ready for it. It's ready for it. I don't know if people are ready for this awakening, because you and me watching this video awake, we see the matrix. We see the world for what it is right now. We're seeing how Mother Earth has been destroyed. We're seeing things just going down the drain. We're seeing it. And it's nothing's being stopped, Where how is this gonna stop right now? We're going like this. We were like this, now we're like this. And it's gonna happen, I don't go off of what economists say. I read stuff like that, but I'm not like into it. But I'm just matching up with reports that I've been seeing, and I'm telling you guys intuitively that something is about to go down. So I pray that it doesn't. I don't know what that thing is. I mean, I had this, with the funny thing is that before the California shooting and the Las Vegas massacre shooting, I had the same feeling, dude. I had this exact same feeling. And you know what I would always do? I would always go on Periscope. I would always go on Twitter and say, guys, I have a weird feeling. Can somebody match me up? Can somebody help me here? I would always have these feelings. And now that I have a platform, now that I'm actually like on YouTube, I'm like, forget that. Periscope doesn't pay me. Periscope doesn't allow me to reach other people. Twitter is great. I love Twitter. So obviously whatever video I do, I now try to, link up to my Twitter. But I'm just saying, as a whole picture, guys, I'm no longer gonna do it anymore. The universe has given me permission, because I've been asking, the universe, do you want me to tell people this? So what I'll tell you right now, right? Okay, so let's get this one thing straight. So the whole thing with hurricanes, the whole thing with the houses on the beach, right? What I already told you guys, that everybody living in Georgia, Florida, the South, okay? Less than 10 years from now, you're gonna have to evacuate your house. Okay, if you have a house, you have a property, you have a business on the water, it's not gonna be there for much longer. They're gonna tell you to move, because it's gonna get so ridiculous. Look at the light just gazing off me right now. Like, I'm in it, dude. Like, I'm out of the matrix. I'm out of this fake facade bullshit. Like, I'm out of it. I see everything for what it is. I see exactly everything for what it is. And we have got to do something, guys, before it's too late. We've got to. I feel that it's time, folks. It's time. It's time to get out of the rat race. It's time now to call on your higher self. It's time here to believe in something and call upon your guides to show you information, whether it's dreams, whether it's through clairvoyant, through somebody else, whomever, but research it, see how the planets are affecting you, see how the Venus retrograde and all this stuff is hitting you, because it's hitting. I mean, look at how people are just exhausted. The retrograde has like plummeted our energy. Like, it's just insane. And so what we do down here affects what's up there, So above, so below, within, without, these ancient principles that I have knowledge to. So read more books, guys. A lot of people that are successful, they work for themselves, they make their own money, they read books. You can never stop reading. Don't just stop at the door of a constitutionalized systematic education system. Go beyond that, okay? You have to go beyond that, because that job may not be there. Seriously, that system may not be here for very long, because it's going to implode. It's going to implode on itself. I'm seeing other people, to spiritualists, to psychics, we're all tapped in, dude. And it's gonna get real, and it's gonna get real quick. And so I need to tell you guys that we've got to start making moves here. We've got to start saving money. We've got to start stacking up these coins. We've got to do something. We've got to get healthier. We've got to get more knowledgeable. We have to grow our own plants. We got to do something. We've got to do something, because this 3D world right here is not going to be here for very long, folks. It's not at this point, and we've got to help each other. So this is my message. If I have anything else to say, I'll come back on here, but I'll be one of the first people to tell you so, okay? So if you hear another shooting, you hear another tragedy, you see something, you see people say that it's gonna crash, I'm telling you now that something's about to pop off, and my antennas are way up. And so I'm going to pray more. I'm going to meditate more. Whatever dreams I have, whatever warning dreams I have, warning messages. I know there's a couple, like readers on here, spiritualists on here that have done daily readings, and they pick up on things, and they tell you guys, you got to listen. And I'm going to start doing that. I did a video on America recently, and I took it back down because I was afraid, that it would be wacky. But you know what? A lot of things that I said on there were true, and they are true. And so, you know what? It's up to us now. It's up to us, fellow human to humans. It's up to us now to do something before it's too late. Like, no exaggeration, because now it's getting too late. And so we've got to help you can, love while you can, enjoy life, but stay focused, guys, Don't just feel on the exterior level of, I gotta pay bills, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Go deeper, guys. Allow yourself to have a spiritual experience in whatever way that means, okay? Allow yourself to be awakened. Allow yourself to receive information for your family, for yourself. It's very, especially for somebody who believes in prayer, that's also very important, okay? Even if it's a simple, short prayer. My guides help me, universe help me, God help me. We've got to do this, guys. And you know what? I love that comment. I predicted this since 1995. I was actually born in 1995, funny enough. And you know what else, guys? I was in December of last year, 2017. I remember walking into stores, talking to people, and we're all shaking our head like something is about to pop off, And now it's like it's I don't want to use the word manifested, but it's like I'm seeing it. I'm seeing everything unravel. We're all seeing it. We're all seeing these structures literally be destabilized. This is real time, folks. And you know what? If anybody believes in the end times, whatever, I don't blame you. With what we're seeing right now, what we're experiencing, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for believing in that. okay? Whatever holy book you subscribe to, I don't blame you, right? I'm just saying that we are aware, we are alert, and we've got to rise it. We've got to rise to the occasion. We can't punk out now. We can't punk out now. We just cannot punk out now. We've got to do better, guys. So I love you all so much. You know what? At this point, if I feel that I need to say a warning about any particular state, I don't want to scare anybody, but I'm just going to have to do it because you know what? When I have this dream, when I have that dream about New York and Nevada with the shootings and the mass hysteria and all this stuff, that was like it was before it even happened. I had that dream. I came on here, talked about it, I was crying about it. And then when it happened, it was like I was punched in the gut because I was so devastated that these things keep happening. You know, I'm devastated, but it just keeps happening and more families are hurt, more people are in pain, more people are having to fish out money for hospitals that they can't fucking afford. It's going to shit, guys. It is going to shit and we've got to do something. I don't know what, but we've got to do something. So guys, I think I've rambled on enough. This is my message. Protect yourself, protect your soul, protect your energy. Protect your energy. Be in alignment with what you want to be in alignment with. Don't be a sheep out here, right? Don't be a sheep, okay? Learn when to say no. You work for these 9-to-5 jobs, you work for these corporations, put down your foot, protect your energy. Don't let them take your soul. Don't let them take you. Because trust me, Creator, God, whatever you want to call it, Allah, Jesus, I don't care. Whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever you want to call it, we're not going to get into that. This is not what humans are made for. Like, I'm having a hard time. All for is to pay bills and slave away. That's not the truth, people. You know how I know it's not the truth? Because the billionaires don't do that. Once a billionaire or a millionaire or a 100,000-aire is comfortable in their house and comfortable with their surroundings, they don't work. They do things to help the community. Well, they should. They should do things to help the community. They write books. They're philanthropers. They do charity work. That's what they all do. So the working people like you and me, majority of the entire planet is living in the wrong way. Just think to yourself, why does everything cost money? Why does water now cost money? 10 years ago, water was free. You couldn't say, I need a glass of water, and they give it to you. Now it's like $2, $1, 59 cents. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? They're trying to lock down everything. You know, they're trying to this was all accessible. You know, your ancestors, my ancestors roamed this earth. They explored, they discovered things, they did things, right? They built things, they built it with their own hands. So what's happened? Why is it changed? Because they put these things there. Humans have progressively gone backwards. And so we've got to get back to the basics, people. We've got to put things in perspective. All right. So I love you all so much. I've got to go. Have your antennas way up. Have your antennas way up. Like I'm telling all my friends and all people I come in contact with, you have a question about something, you have a concern about something, you ask questions. Don't just sit somewhere and take it. Don't be a deer in the headlights, so to speak. You want to know about the stock market, you want to know about how to make money, you want to know about how to enlighten yourself, research it, read about it. You know, don't just get it from people like me and other people on here. Do your own thing. Go on your own path, follow your own path. You only have this one living conscious reality to live. This is your only body here, okay? Like, there could be others, who knows? But in the present moment, let's tap in here and zone in and let's rock it, okay? So I love you all so much. I've got to go. I'll be back. Bye.